Hello. Yeah,
Hello!
baby. It's been so long.
And we're back!
Oh, and the audio stuff I think worked right. The automatic switch over that I've got going on.
Oh,
I'm so
yeah.
excited.
I'm so excited.
All right, no singing.
And I just. What?
No. Well, that's
I'm
true.
sorry.
I,
I thought
I
my
can't.
face was on this thing.
Oh, burn. Oh, she's exerting control, everyone. Bye.
I thought I was one of the responsible geeks.
Yeah, well, you are a
This
responsible
responsible
geek.
geek.
Oh, all right, all right. Then I guess you really need the better microphone that's over here.
Yeah, that is true.
Then again, I
Yep.
don't know how well this sounds out there in the world. Please let me know if my audio sounds okay. But I think I got it cranked up now because I really screwed the pooch on the audio on Mike's last broadcast. Mike being my brother, simply your device.
I have a question.
Yes.
Are we actually streaming?
Why wouldn't we be?
I don't know, but I'm on the YouTube page and it doesn't look like it's
I
actually
see
streaming.
us.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey.
There I was, and then I hit refresh.
Yeah,
Just as I was.
but now. Oh, now see. Oh, yeah. We're there. Both are gold. All right, thanks, brother. All right, so now we shall get started in earnest. Hello, everyone. We are Adam and
Sci-Fi Christina. Oh,
well,
wait, we're using our regular names? Just Christina. That's right, your
because
name is.
we are now together, the Responsible Geeks. You got to point to it because I can't get to that part of the screen. There. Oh God! Oh, you gave it a proctology exam.
Sorry.
So we rebranded a little bit because this channel used to be called Corpulent Geek, and we need something a little bit more positive. Because although I am definitely corpulent, I understand that. And also I want to include my lovely wife more. And so, yeah, this is what we're doing now. We are definitely geeks.
What we're doing.
No matter what, we are always going to be geeks, but we are trying to figure out a way that we can be geeks and also be a little bit more responsible to the universe. No, mainly to ourselves, our community, and the world. One of the biggest things, personally, that I've been going through lately is trying to be less of a consumer in the world. So hopefully the being anti-corpulence will help with that in one respect. And in another way, but this is directly at odds against our geek ways, because in general, geeks are very driven to collect things, like all these games behind me, and those little plush dollies over there that we don't really need. So, hopefully we're gonna work on ways to be less frivolous with our geekery. Ooh, frivolous
Geekery.
free geekery. Ooh,
Frivolous free.
it kind of rhymes.
I think that what makes people geeks, when that word's being used more and more, and I think the ability for people to identify as a geek in something is becoming more accepted, and it's just that that love of something with a whole passion.
It's okay. You can say
That's
what's
cool.
happening.
As Adam gets up to adjust something. Ooh.
Yeah, I had to adjust the camera a little bit.
So cool.
This is all live.
It's live. Do it live. And so I think that's what kind of lends geeks to be those like collectors and to
See, now you're too low in this window.
I just talk now.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
That shot is coming from that camera right in front of me?
Yeah. What, you don't like it?
It looks like it's coming from below me instead of right in front of me, and I don't understand that because I'm looking directly.
Well, it's tilted up a little bit. All right, hold on. I'll work on that. Hold on. You keep talking. We're doing it live.
We're doing it live. We would have done this pre-production, but we had kids put in bed. So geeks tend to be Geeks tend to be people who are so involved in the thing that they are fanning about or loving, and so then they want to collect all the things about it. And I know that we and some other friends, especially as we get farther into parenthood and have to kind of be geeks about that, are starting to
it,
I really wish y'all could have seen his face.
it was pretty good. I was trying to figure out.
Hey.
All right.
All right.
Sorry.
That's fine. Whatever. Whatever will make me look better.
Oh.
I think, especially as we were parent geeks, trying to create better geeks for the world, like in the next generation, is the goal. So that is why we're trying to embrace this responsible geeks. Now, I don't think that it's something that's completely new to us because after our son was born, who is almost a decade old, we had. Did I blow your mind on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was a problem.
Yeah, sorry. We had already taken some steps to try and reduce our, urban footprint, but our consumerism. Then we did things like we switched from using paper napkins to cloth napkins. So we've been doing that for almost a decade, and like we haven't bought a thing of napkins in that time. And
Really?
it's really not, yeah, it's really not that bad, and I kind of like them because paper napkins always, like, if you have something that's too ooky, they tend to like
Excuse me, what?
you heard the word, it was ooky.
Oh, okay, all
It
right,
is
just making sure.
it is the proper word for something that is a little bit too juicy for a paper napkin to handle, and you probably should have used a paper towel, but now it's too late and you're trying to use this napkin and it's just like wadding up and shredding in your hands and you're trying to mop whatever it is up. That's ooky.
Yeah, those cloth napkins, they do not mess around.
They do not mess around. And I just, I have a laundry basket at the bottom of our like stairs from our kitchen area. Throw them down there, wash them, and we're good to go. So that's like one way that we have tried to do things a little bit less consumering.
Consumering.
That's my new word.
Nice. That's a good word. I like it.
Woo!
All right. So aside from that, now we're not going to turn all into politics talk either, but I'm not going to run away from it like I was before because things are too important now and things are just out of hand. But
I have a problem with people who say that we should keep politics out of it because the decisions that are being made on the government level affect all the facets of our life. It's like, where did the noise go? Now he's muting himself to do other things over
there. Yeah, it's a dynamic show.
Woohoo! Doing it live. And so those policies that are put in place, those decisions that are made, affect how we live our lives. And to say that something doesn't have politics or that something was being used, was being made political is, I think, a misnomer. I think that everything is political because those are the decisions that are being made that affect our life.
Yeah, and no one that I dealt with said so far had been saying that we shouldn't talk about it, because you get the people that say, "Oh, you're an actor, you shouldn't talk about things. Oh, you're a whatever, you shouldn't talk about politics." And my main thing was originally I'd made this someplace where I could go that Donald Trump couldn't get into. and it was my thing, my little place to be. Yes, I needed a safe space. I don't care. I needed it. I still could, but I can't anymore. So whenever if it comes up, so be it. And yeah, but I'm definitely never gonna have political rant, responsible geek time. Yeah. So no. That's all I gotta say about that.
That's all I got to say about it.
Let's see, scrolling through our little show notes. Yeah, we hit all that stuff. Oh, we have to take a step back for a moment and revel in the fact that we're relaunching the channel on the best day of the year.
It is.
Well, I don't know. October 20th is pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Too.
But
it's just a little later in this.
Yeah, but today is the Equinox.
Which one?
The autumnal.
There you go.
I knew that. Come on. We're sciencey people. We're sciencey people on this channel. Nah. Yeah, so we love fall. Fall's great.
Fall's the best.
Yeah.
And today was a fall day. I went outside with the kids and we went to go watch my brother play a set, and they were outside on a porch, and it was beautiful. There was a breeze, there was no humidity. We
Yeah.
wore long pants. It was just beautiful. It was this this weather is me. This is the weather that I love, and whenever I experience it, especially like the summer seemed so hot and humid, like more so than I feel like seen in the
Oh,
past, and
really?
it really did. It felt like there was a lot more hotness and humidity. But it just when this weather strikes, I'm trying to now just stop and just savor it.
Hmm.
It is just
Let me tell you, I haven't had air conditioning in my car for the last like 2 months, and uh, so I can tell you that it hasn't been the worst summer ever because I've managed to deal with it. Yeah, I've driven home a couple days with ice packs under my armpits to keep myself cool, but not that bad. Are you better over there?
yeah, I think so.
All right,
Sorry,
cool.
I had it over the hair to try and get like that artsy look hair in my face, but it was just
Artsy.
sliding off my hair. I was like, I can't have that.
All right, so tonight's just going to be a little bit of a say hey, say what we've not really what we've been up to, but what we're planning on doing, which is the stuff we're going to get into now. Um, we hope to have a even better presence than we used to on the social medias. I transitioned over the channels to say all the things that they say now. Right now, you're on the Responsible Geeks live channel. Excuse me. I cough. She drinks. It's all good. We're professionals.
Ta-da!
No, not really. Um, unless you're watching the clip show that I put together of this, which I'll be putting on just regular old The Responsible Geeks. So over there on that channel, I'm going to have all the edited and produced segments that we do. And this channel right here is going to be all for the live streaming. So that way, you know, I understand people don't want to come and sit down for an hour and a half talk about Star Trek. And not any fans of mine, friends of mine, but some people don't.
I like to do that,
Yeah,
which is why I recorded.
exactly. And make other people watch it. But they do have an interest in Star Trek, so hopefully for those people we'll be able to edit up our videos that we do and put them on that other channel. So that's here. We're still gonna have a Twitters. A Twitters? A Twitters? Some Twitters? I don't know, something. And we'll both be doing on there. Hopefully, if we're doing anything too profound, we'll end it with like either an A or a C to let you know who sends it out. But my lovely wife is going to be running our Facebook presence, which we could have a link down below, but no, because it doesn't
Sorry.
exist yet. It'll
Sorry.
exist shortly. We'll add it to it in the produced bit. And I'm going to be running our Instagram page because she said, what did she say when I mentioned Instagram?
I'm too old for Instagram.
Yeah. So both.
Apparently not, but I just
Oh no, you are.
there's only so many things I can do and be, and Instagram I don't think is one.
I know the amount of times you got your phone in your hand looking at your phone instead of at your loving husband makes me think you have all the time in the world for that thing. You don't care. Yeah, so both on the Twitters and the Instagrams, we are Responsible Geek because Responsible Geeks is too long. Too much for Twitter to handle. It's just one character too many for them to deal with. So anyone in the room saying anything? We got a what? What, too old? Yeah. So what have you been up to? If anyone in this broadcast knows what I've been up to, Mike, it's you. Because I've been
up to your stuff.
Yeah. So now we're doing some of my stuff. This
Whoop.
guy's and that girl's. I wish I had the long shot on because I have the camera on, but there's something weird. Anyway, no long shot today. Tomorrow we'll have a long shot. Yeah, so that takes care of our social media discussion segment. Now we get to have some fun and talk about some of the weekly segments that we're going to have. We're going to get back into, starting this Tuesday, Trek Tuesdays.
Trek Tuesday.
We didn't used to call it that, but that's what we're calling it now. And our specific vlog on Trek Tuesdays, what's our vlog called?
Threatened Ganglia.
Yeah, because I love Saru. She likes him. I love him. I'm going to be so excited when this special episode with Saru comes out. Although I must not love him that much because I still haven't finished that book. Speaking of books, I'm going to need you to talk for a second or two about the books that have been out that got released over the summer. You read one of them, right?
Oh, you're talking about the Star Trek books that got read over the summer? Sure. I will definitely talk about them. I have read completely one of them, and its name was looking it
Sorry, I
up
didn't mean to put her on the spot there,
on
but I had a
Facebook.
major coughing fit there, and we had to segue away. Desperate Hours, I think it was called.
Desperate Hours, yes.
Yeah.
And then the second one that I'm still
Plowing through. Oh, that
piling
was
through
the
it.
second one, wasn't it? Or was that the first one?
What?
Oh, the Lorca one came out.
The Lorca one was second. Yeah, Desperate Hours was the first one. The Lorca one was second, and it was called Drastic Measures. And then the third one without Saru was called Fear Itself.
Yeah.
Nothing
to fear.
I really, I've done. I've gone back to the Lorca one like 3 times, and it's been like, all right, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna get through it, and then like I read another chapter or whatever, and then I get sidetracked by something new on Audible. Ooh, I'm gonna listen to this one.
It's Prime Universe Lorca, right?
It is Prime. Yeah, it's in the past Lorca. He's a lieutenant.
Oh wow, it's
Yeah,
way in the past.
Yeah. He's a lieutenant.
Okay.
He meets.
Eleanor woke up in the room. She's like, "Trek, I'm awake."
Yeah, he meets up on gosh, what the original captain of the Shinzo. Yeah, he meets up with Georgiou.
So you're gonna have to do some rewatching.
Lieutenant Commander. Yeah, no, and I'm trying to also talk about the books. So I think I will plow through them. I do want to do
do
that voodoo that I do so well.
Oh, boo.
But you want to say, I said this to my brother like a week ago. So I've gotten into listening to books on Audible because Audible was bought by Amazon, and we have a Prime account, and I just get sent credits. Like I haven't bought anything on Audible yet.
That's good, because I was like, we're trying to pinch our pennies and not consume a lot.
I know, exactly, and I have not bought a thing on Audible, but I just keep getting sent credits, and then they'll have sales where you can get like maybe 1 or 2 books or 3 books for 2 credits or whatever. And so I've been listening to stuff on there, and I, honest to goodness, have this feeling that sometimes it's like I'm just gonna listen to a book, but I'm too tired to actually like move my eyes across words.
Oh, come on.
Hey, we got 2 kids, and one of them is trying to suck the life out of me. So sometimes
she sucks the life out of anything she gets by. I'm telling you, she's a proximity vampire.
She really is.
It's pretty bad, but it's okay. You'll be able to hold your phone and read books laying in bed, because someone's going to help you with a pop socket and a phone case, right?
I heard that
someone
was
out there.
True.
I heard that there was technology out there that such a thing exists. But I spent all this time looking for the boo sound effect that we got, and I can't find it. I think someone moved my sound effects around.
I did not,
because I used to know exactly where it is.
Really?
Like it used to be right here. That's not it.
It was not, but I like that one.
You like that one?
Your son must have done that.
Ooh, I like that one. Excuse me. All right, anyway, this isn't going to turn into a morning show. So this Tuesday, we're going to do I don't even know exactly what we're going to do, but we're going to try and get back in the rhythm of things, mainly because October 4th, there's new Star Trek out on CBS All Access. They're doing 4 mini movie thing that are like 15 minutes, right?
Yeah, they're mini-sodes.
Yeah, this first one's going to be all about Tilly. She's cool. The second one about someone I have no idea who it is. Just some miscellaneous person out there in the universe.
No.
No?
It was Tilly, Mud, Saruman,
and miscellaneous person out in the universe. That was fantastic. She rattles through all of them, blows out the cool reveals that I had later on and everything. Doesn't care about setup. She doesn't come to pre-show meetings. Why would she care? Yeah, Eleanor, like the proximity vampire. That's our daughter, Molly. We love her very much, but oh man, it's oh, oh
That's all we can say.
yeah.
Oh
Watch
boy.
out for her because she's gonna rule the world one day.
This is true.
Yeah. But anywho, so now that she's looking it up, she's gonna find out that it's like no one we really know. It might have been someone in the background scene or something, but it's not any of the main people. And I kind of think that's kind of cool if they do a whole thing about someone we know nothing about. 15 minutes, all new stuff. Maybe it's like a lower decks type thing, like they had that one episode of Next Generation where they followed those all those kids around,
I did kind of like that one.
and then they brought some of them back later and killed off one of them.
Ensign
Yeah.
Tilly.
Eleanor's got a proximity vampire as well. Yeah. Oh, see, she found the name.
I did.
This name does not compute.
Kraft. His name's Kraft.
Macaroni and cheese.
No, just Kraft.
Just Kraft.
Yes.
Well,
After waking up in an unfamiliar sickbay, Kraft finds himself on board a deserted ship, and his only companion and hope for survival is an AI computer interface. Kraft. Like that the last note isn't on there. Dum 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 dum.
they got to cut it somewhere. If they got that last note, they'd have to pay for it, and I'd probably get thrown into YouTube jail or Twitter jail. We're on Twitter now too.
I'm excited. Yeah, the Twitters.
But I can't say it too often on the YouTubes because then we'll get kicked off of both.
Oh goodness. Yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm certainly excited for the Saru episode where we're gonna.
What do we find out?
We find out about his life on Kaminar.
So it's not a prequel thing. I mean, it is a prequel thing. It's not a post thing.
Before he was the first Kelpian to join Starfleet, Saru lived a simple life on his home planet of Kaminar, with his father and sister. Young Saru, full of ingenuity and a level of curiosity uncommon among his people, yearns to find out what lies beyond his village, leading him on an unexpected path.
Ooh, an unexpected path to Starfleet. I'm a little bit disappointed because a 15-minute minisode is the perfect venue to broach the topic of how Michael Burnham ate a Kelpian in the Mirror Universe. That's the perfect amount of time for Saru to just like be emotionally wrecked and sitting around and just you would just see his threat ganglia just all fall out. It would be like it just unravel, be laying behind him. It's pretty good. I'm gonna enjoy whenever that does come up because it's got to come up, right? Why not? All right, are you ready for one of our next features?
Sure.
All right, let's see how this goes. Oh, it didn't go well. Oh no, hold on. Let's see how this goes. Oh my. Yeah. Oh, the one thing didn't change. There we go. Yeah, that was cool. I'm doing editing and stuff. It's gonna be even better next time. It wasn't too loud. I think I turned the desktop volume down too much. That's probably why. How's the room? Is the room doing okay? Everyone right in there? Yeah, Jay. Chatting away. Hi.
Eleanor says she has a proximity vampire as well.
Yeah, and Mike's probably editing video if he's smart. Anyway, so we have Trek Tuesdays, and on Thursdays we're gonna hopefully have a pre-recorded bit, maybe a live bit if we got a lot of theory related talk to do, and we get people that are interested. But trailers are a fun thing for us to be able to cover because they're usually short, and they get us excited about stuff coming up down the road. And there's always a trickle of them coming out because they're, oh no. Oh, but, yeah, so this week's trailer, if you can see the little thing over there, is all about Doctor Who. We're just going to discuss
Doctor Who
and not actually throw up anything, Doctor Who related on the screen because I don't feel like dealing with copyright strikes or any of that mess. So I will include down in the doobly-doo, which I should have done beforehand, the link to this past week's trailer that came out. It might have been last week's. Was it this week?
This week.
All right, cool. So they are trying to get us all excited for October 9th.
I totally watched myself yawn.
Yeah, you
It made me
you
yawn
sure did.
again.
You were like, oh, it's gonna happen.
No, it's gonna be like a circle of yawns every time I see it happen.
You know what we're gonna have to do? We are gonna have to spend $150 and get you your own stream deck.
So I can
Alternate
cut away.
Cut away, cut your mic when you're about to sneeze. You know, someone else I do live shows for should actually make that investment.
Ooh.
Yeah, it'd be good. Anyway, so Doctor Who coming out series 11 for Doctor 13. Well, it's series 1 for Doctor 13. Doctor 13, series 11 of the reboot. And we get to see a whole new Doctor, a full, not TARDIS, because she doesn't have one right now, but I'm sure she'll get one. They're just not showing it in the previews.
Yeah.
Because unless they do that thing from one of the other Doctor seasons where the Doctor was stuck on Earth the whole time. But I don't see that happening because they're still spending money. The main cut for that was...
He was stuck on Earth, but he still had a TARDIS. Oh, I couldn't say that right. He was still had his TARDIS.
He had a TARDIS.
He had a TARDIS.
Well, he had a TARDIS, but he couldn't get in it. It was there, but it was locked.
It was locked?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the Time Lords like locked it or disabled it or something.
Yeah, I thought it was
so that he
disabled
couldn't travel anywhere. Yeah, that was and you know, if that can't travel anywhere. Look at that. I shot you instead. I meant to hit that button.
That's closer to me. Apparently we're up past my bed.
Oh, sorry everyone.
No.
I tried to make it work. I really did. It was gonna be beautiful. But anyway. So this trailer I watched in the cafe at work, and it was just loud, and it was on my TV, my screen. Phone.
There you go.
And I wasn't too enthused with it or anything. It was like whatever. But when I got home and I got to watch it, what Doctor was stuck on Earth for a while? Pertwee? It was the one after Pertwee, right? The one that was more James Bondy.
Yeah, the silver-haired curly.
Yeah, so like 3. 4 was Baker, I thought. Baker's 4.
Yeah, Baker's 4. So yeah, it was 3.
Yeah. Whoever 3 was.
Mm-hmm.
If we had an assistant here, we could Google it. But, you know. So where was like, but when I got home and I watched it, I could actually listen to everything. And I was really enthused because I heard a line that during it when I was watching in the cafe that I thought was going to be a problem, but it turned out to be great. Because when I was listening in the cafe, I thought I heard someone say, well, who put you in charge? And it was just like mumbled answer back. And I was all like, oh, they're going through this thing where they're doing the usual, why are you in charge and everything. But it turns out that someone says, well, who put her in charge? And all the companions chimed in and said, we did. And so it's like, yes, they are all a team. And hopefully that happens within 2 or 3 episodes.
John Pertwee was the 3rd Doctor.
Okay, who was the 2nd Doctor? Because see, I'm not. I'll happily admit that I'm not well versed with all the early stuff.
The 2nd Doctor was Patrick Troughton.
Okay, he was the one that didn't look all that great to me. He was like, All right, so which one was in the Hobbit movie?
Which one was in the Hobbit movie?
Yeah, one of them played a wizard in the Hobbit movie, like the Druid wizard.
Yes. That was
David Tennant?
him?
No. I think it was him, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that was him.
Yeah, okay. So see, they didn't need to do a lot of makeup for him.
No, wait, not him.
Oh, dude that looked like Mo. Oh yeah, dude that looked like Mo. He did look like Mo.
That was the 2nd Doctor, yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't him? Who was it? Investigating.
The 7th Doctor, that's the one who played the thing.
So,
and that was Sylvester McCoy. He was the one.
Yeah. Because the other one's probably dead. And or very too old.
That's why I said it wasn't him. He died in 87.
Well, maybe they dug him up. He did look bad.
1987.
But anyway, all right. Yes. So I'm very enthused for the Doctor Who. No, she can't stop yawning. She's just having real
It
trouble.
was all day.
This
Been
is
tired all day.
a
Sorry.
very low energy broadcast tonight. Well, and I don't even think we're going to make it to the Equinox. Because that's like 9:56 Eastern.
Equinox is 9:56?
Yeah.
Specific time?
Yeah, it's always a specific time. You gotta know when to make the sacrifice.
That's
Not
right.
too much. All right, so on Thursdays we'll have a little thing, and all depending on how our week goes, either we'll have like pre-tape stuff or live streamy in. But that's what we got for that. So now on Fridays is going to be a little something for me.
Definitely.
It is. You ready for this?
They're not ready, but you won't be. Okay.
I got to come up with some kind of music behind it. It's Facepalm Friday, everybody. Yeah, you know you love it.
No.
Come on. You love that effect, didn't you? Here, I like
can't see
it so much.
anything
I'm
until
doing
it's
it.
come up yet.
Oh, okay. I hit it again because I
I'm
like
trying
it
to
so
make a
much.
soundtrack behind it for you.
Yeah, thanks.
No.
Well, all right, it's all gone now. Anyway, yeah, so on Fridays I will complain about something. Oh, there it is. Live now. You can't see it
Not
because
yet.
your
There
computer
we go.
sucks. Anyway,
Shut up.
what was that about? Oh,
Sorry.
you didn't see the final
I didn't
version,
see the
did
final
you?
version of it.
It's great, isn't it?
The colors are fantastic.
Yeah, colors, do slow mo. Yeah, baby, we'll laugh it up, fuzzball.
Always need it again.
Yeah, I did. Come on, because you have something that good, you're gonna use
And I
it.
love that you switched to the multi-view and the colors just as you were like slowing it down.
Yeah,
that was good. I
thank
enjoyed
you.
it.
All right, I'm trying to be a little artsy.
Oh, still got it.
Oh man,
Sorry.
I,
Stop it.
I'm just gonna keep the camera shot on me because you know that's who they come to see anyway.
It's truth.
Oh, oh, look at that! I pointed the right way. I got some of the old Doctor Who art behind me there, even though we moved on from Doctor Who. And where's the other one? Oh,
I've got
the other one fell.
I've got
Oh no, it's over
I've
here.
got the
You've got the way to
villains.
Yeah, the different villains.
And I've got the exploding.
And people can't really see that one. That one's kind of out of the way.
Oh, but it's behind my head. It's right behind.
Well, yeah, but they
See,
can see it a little bit.
Lean over and you can see it. Every time I yawn, they get a good look at it.
No, is it printed on? Look at that! She just said the word yawn, and she had to go. All right, we'll be wrapping this up soon. We'll be wrapping this up soon because don't worry, like I wasn't planning this to be too long. But so just like how we demoed theories and trailers on Thursday, oh my. Now for you, I've got a little bit of a demo of Facepalm Fridays, of Star Wars news. So, oh, hold on. Do me a favor. No, because you'll spoil it and you won't know how to deliver the thing. So, honey, have you heard about the Star Wars news?
Yes, I have.
Have you really?
Yes, I have.
All right, well, talk about it then.
But I thought I would spoil something if I'm not going to spoil what you're doing. I'm just...
Yeah, no.
Okay. So the Star Wars news was that they are coming out with a movie every year and their box office is starting to take a hit, right?
Well, yeah, they said that they're going to have a slowdown for new Star Wars movies because they think that they've been releasing them too fast.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know what Star Wars fans out there think that, but it wasn't me.
It wasn't you.
Because
Well,
I've seen everything that's come out.
See, what they think is that Solo didn't make $1 billion. So that's why they think that
They also released it in the same month that Infinity War came out, and that was probably what really took a hit.
Yeah, and people had just already spent all their money to see Black Panther 3 times and Infinity War twice.
Yeah, it was a May movie for them, and usually their stuff comes out in December.
Well, that the new iteration, like they used to be May originally. They used to always do May.
Yes,
the first and second trilogies.
Yeah, they were in May,
right.
but in the not reboot, but the newer movies, but Rogue One and Force Awakens and Jedi all came out in December.
And
so I think Solo just came out too fast. I mean, they do need to slow down, and I think
Well,
mid-year was
I don't think that that's right.
what?
I think that Star Wars is rich enough that if they get stories that people are interested in seeing, we will go every 6 months. I didn't see Solo in the theater. I still haven't seen it yet because it is amazing. It's because the story had no oomph for me. There was nothing in that that made me want to see it. None of the previews. I know that there's a fine line that you have to do in the previews between like not showing too much of the thing, but also getting people excited. To me, the actor that they had pegged to play Solo, he in whatever I saw of this preview, he had no charisma to me. In those short preview things, he had nothing for me
Oh,
personally.
okay.
Everyone's got their own, and lots of people that went to see the movie said that they liked it. Did you like it?
I did.
All right, she saw it and she liked it, so there you go. No, um, no, but the real problem is that the movie didn't literally the movie didn't make $1 billion for them. That's why they're so upset. They've released 4 Star Wars movies in the last 3 years. Solo made a couple $100 million. Talking domestic box office right now. And let's see, Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Everyone hated that movie. So many people. Mary Sue's up the wazoo. The plot was terrible. Everything was bad. Oof. It must have done terrible at the box office, right, honey?
Sure.
Number 8 ever in the domestic box office. $620 million domestically. Uh-huh. All right. All right. But then you got the Star Wars: The Force Awakens. All right. That one was guaranteed to be a winner because Star Wars had been out so long and everyone was all excited. Sure. That one almost made $1 billion just domestically. $936 million just domestically.
Mm-hmm.
Totally beat Avatar, by the way. Take that, James Cameron. All right. So, but those are the 2 big tentpole movies and all. You got to think that Rogue One, a Star Wars story, they got that weird colon title part after the colon thing. That couldn't have done a lot of business, right?
Yeah, it was excellent. I'm sure it did great.
It was excellent and it did do great. And it was number 11 overall in the domestic box office.
Mm-hmm.
You've released 4 movies and one of them only makes many hundreds of millions of dollars, and you're saying, "Oh no, we're effing up everything. We got to pull back." No, not what you have to do. Ugh. Sorry.
Can you turn me down? You were very loud in my ears.
Oh yeah. Is that? Sorry, I'm getting very animated.
And you're getting animated, so it puts you closer to the mic. So it's just...
Okay. I'll also back off the mic a little bit. I apologize to our home viewer.
No, I think you've turned me off completely.
Off completely?
I don't know. It feels very...
How about now?
That's... You have a very heavy hand in turning the... I think I'm the last one.
You think you're this
and
one?
Now... Oh.
What? Oh, God. Now it's too loud.
Oh, God. Now it's too loud?
Well, you don't even need those on. You can hear me just fine. I need this on so I know if anything weird happens.
Well, then why did you give them to me?
Again, if she comes to the rehearsals...
Now my hair can flow freely.
It can. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, let's not run around like a panicky Pete. Oh, God. I'm just... All right, let's get you off the screen. No. All right. Uh-oh. No, not all on the screen. Don't be a panicky Pete, Disney, Dave Iger. Yes, make good movies. Yes, if you're worried about the quality of the movies not being great because you're trying to release them too quick, that's fine. But everything that I heard in the thing just smacked of, we didn't make a lot of money, no.
Well, I think that they're translating that not making a lot of money to not having enough interest, not having enough, like, it coming off the tails of the Jedi, of Last Jedi, which had a lot of opinion out about it. I think maybe they were feeling that this was a reaction to that and that they don't want to continue down the road that way.
I don't know. All I know is that if it wasn't a Solo movie and if that movie was titled Lando and it was all about Lando Calrissian and Donald Glover, I would have watched the hell out of that because I didn't even see it, didn't see his portrayal and all, but you know beforehand that it was going to be fantastic. And whenever he was on screen in those previews, it's like, yeah, watch the hell out of
I
one of
will say, like,
those.
I liked the movie, but there are some places where, and maybe because it has been 4 movies in 3 years, that I definitely won't say it was their strongest. It was definitely their weakest of the 4.
Right.
Um, but it was enjoyable. But it wasn't Rogue One. I mean, Rogue One was a thrilling movie that had nothing to do with anything we'd ever seen before in the Star Wars universe. And that's the other thing. You have an entire universe of
Mm-hmm.
phenomenal stories to tell.
Yeah.
So don't pigeonhole yourself into these,
Having
like,
this tell
let
the
me
story
tell
of
you the
Solo.
backstory of Solo. I mean, and especially in a trilogy format, like, you could have just given us like one.
What? There was supposed to be a trilogy?
Solo, yeah. This is a trilogy of movies.
No, it's not. Not anymore. It won't be.
Well, they left it on a cliffhanger. Like, they left it as here's what we're gonna do next.
Did he live?
Oh, sorry, spoilers. um. So yeah, I that smacks of, money grubbing, but I don't know. I there's so much they can do, so I hope they reevaluate that, because
Yeah.
like the story the story pitch for Rogue One was so awesome. Like, that question was wonderfully answered,
Yeah,
and
it
it was an
was.
awesome question to ask in the Star Wars universe. So I think that they can ask other questions and bring that to the screen. It's similar to, I feel like, what Harry Potter is doing. Like, they
Uh-oh.
what?
I just realized that I've never alternated this camera shot, so we're both looking in the same direction, moving each other. I sworn that I did, though.
What?
When we both looking at each other right now.
We look at each other in the screen. You
Oh.
just smacked stuff.
Nuh-uh, because right now I'm looking.
Oh no, you look away,
Yeah.
and I look towards you.
Yeah. We'll have that fixed for next week.
Woohoo! Doing it live. It's what they
Back
seem to
the
be
hell
doing
out of
in
my
the Harry
microphone.
Potter universe now, with the Grindelwald.
Oh, let me tell
trilogy.
you, I got no desire to see any of those movies.
Well, you were
Ugh.
definitely not as involved or excited, I think, about the Harry Potter universe as.
No. Hold on. All right, now let's backtrack. I was into the Harry Potter universe a big. You remember we went at midnight, bought the books.
Okay,
We
true.
bought 2 books. We
That is
read
true.
them,
That's true.
and
we had discussions and everything.
we had discussions in work. That's where my problem lies. We turned into those people with the red yarn going and connecting theories
We
and,
really did.
and things, and it was just so straightforward and so, yeah. That's the
I
thing.
think that
and the thing.
experience taught me
Not to do what we're doing right now.
Do that. No, we're what we do now, and the discussions on Discovery. And you know what? Honestly, and we said this last season when we were talking about Discovery. Oh, left now too.
Oh my god.
When we were talking about Discovery last season, what really intrigued me was that, like, the answers they gave us were good and exciting, and they may have been different from what we had posited and theorized, but they did a good job of answering it. And I just felt like we were kind of a little let down with the end, with book 7.
Yes.
But upon rereading, upon rereading them with our son, and
well, that's gonna hold a special spot too.
yeah, and the difference between having books that you're basing a movie on and having a universe that you can create stories in,
Mm-hmm.
I think, is that there's more leeway. And you're just creating the story. Like, they created the Rogue One story for a movie. It wasn't a book. It hadn't been down before.
Right.
It hadn't, so they didn't have to deviate or include things. And that's what I kind of really enjoy about what they're doing with Harry Potter now, is it's just more of the Harry Potter universe.
Mm-hmm.
And they're telling an interesting story. They're telling one that had been alluded to and told a little bit about in books, but that hadn't been really fleshed out. So I think that's fascinating. The world is fascinating, and the next movie they're going to be going back to Hogwarts, because they're going to be looking at commander's education years, and I don't know. I think that's
Yeah, I'm going to say something that's going to sound weird here, but their magic isn't sciencey enough for me. It's too all over the place. Like they can do silent spells it's just there's just too much dichotomy with the magic and who can do what and how powerful things can be. Just anyone can cast a killing curse.
but you have to mean it. Like you have to have a power behind it. Not just anyone can cast a killing curse and actually kill someone.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. But when I get cut off in traffic, I really mean it when I curse at someone. And so,
Well, it's a good thing that you're a muggle.
anyway, all right. That brings us to our last unplanned time segment thing that we're going to be doing on the channel. And those are Christina vlogs.
Close my chat window. I was gonna type something. I don't know what I've done.
Oh no.
What happened?
She's totally defeated us.
Oop.
Don't be that way. All right, so she's looking to type something, even though she could just say things out into the ether. Oh, she's typing something. What'd she type?
Eleanor said stealing my hair, and I was saying thank you.
Oh, okay. 20 minutes later.
So there you go. Hey, that's why I was gonna type it.
Nice. All right, so why don't you take a few moments there and drink something, and then tell us all about your vlog?
So yes, I have been interested in starting a vlog for a while, and I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I finally settled in on deciding to do short, edited pieces that are no more than 4 or 5 minutes in length. They might be on a topic that is pertinent of the day. They might be on a topic that I had just thought about, on and off throughout my life, and it's just I'm gonna put it out there into the ether and see, what the internets think about it. Not anything, too heavy. Some days might be more heavy. It might be something on momhood because I'm a mom geek.
Mom geek.
And yeah, it can include anything. I am also a musician. I am a geek. I'm a mom. There are many facets of my life, and if something strikes me, I might just do a little more research into it and talk about it. And that's, I think, what.
Yay!
Hopefully, it works out.
It'll be fun. It'll be good. Woo-hoo! It'll be entertaining.
Hopefully.
So are you gonna have like a definitive time that you're not gonna go over? Otherwise, I get to pick a punishment for you.
No.
Well, there's no fun in that.
If you want to do dueling vlogs so that we have to, because I'm not just gonna be like up for punishments and you not have any consequences at all. That's not fun.
Yeah, it is. It's hilarious.
No, ma'am.
All right. Anyway. Okay, so, 1 minute to the Equinox. We did it, baby.
Get the goat.
Goat? I have 14 chickens in the back.
Told you it was goat.
I'll be right back.
I have the worst luck all year now.
I really wish I had that clip from Uncle Buck where he's driving in the car and they're think, well, I gotta find it and put it at the trailer thing. Oh man! All right, one more minute. Hold on, maybe I can find it. Uncle Buck driving car.
I love
clip.
that you're talking out loud as you type. That's fantastic. That is good.
Oh man, I don't think this is it. No, that's not the clip I want. No, darn it. Internet, you failed me.
No goat.
No goat. What?
That's Eleanor's. Woohoo! No goat.
Oh, my goat. All right, hey, it's Equinox time.
Yay! Happy Equinox!
We made it.
It's equidistant and night.
It's officially fall. Screw you, summer.
Absolutely officially fall. Pumpkin spice lattes for everyone.
Yes, my orange fits in.
I've got burnt red. I like when the trees turn red like that. I think it's. We had a maple outside our last house that.
It wasn't.
Actually.
And then a lady that bought it. All right, well, we're going to go out on a sad note now.
Oh no! It was supposed to be yay Equinox.
It was supposed to be.
Yay autumn.
Hold on.
Yay leaves turning.
Maybe I can find some kind of fun sound.
This is why I needed to keep my headphones on.
It was just a cheer.
Oh,
That's
yay!
all. Oh, look at that. We got a happy Equinox with a ta-da.
I know,
Nice.
we needed like a noisemaker.
All right. Yeah, the Saturday live streams aren't necessarily always going to be a thing. This one just happened to line up for when we had some free time.
Yeah.
And some of us were awake enough.
I woke up here at the end.
Oh, that's great. Now I'm going to have to deal with you all night. Now we're going to go up there and she's going to have crazy nervous energy.
Teehee.
Maybe we can restart watching Discovery.
Yeah? We got to finish Punisher, too.
Yeah, we do. We got to finish Punisher and talk about it because that's a really good show.
It really is.
Yeah.
All right. Join us next time when we talk about Punisher because we're going to go finish it now.
Punisher Talk. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks in the room. Eleanor, my brother, everyone else. Thank you.
Bye.
We will see you at some later time. Bye.
Bye.